Ui. Hi ma'am.
Rina.
Rina.
看见还是第一个表情可以是这是的。
Rina. What kind of music you like? Chinese?
American.
American?
Blue ball. Great.
That one?
Great.
Oh, look at this car. I like this car.
Rihanna.
This car, it's Alfa Romeo. Not very common here. How are you doing, ma'am? How are you?
Great. I like
Good.
the LA sunshine.
Oh, where are you from?
From China.
China?
Yes, in the middle of China, Xi'an.
Xi'an?
Yeah.
Wow. That must be a very nice place.
Yes.
You're here for a vacation?
Yes.
Good. Welcome to Los Angeles.
Thank you.
Welcome. You are with your husband?
My husband is in UK.
Oh, you're just alone here with your son?
Yeah.
Wow! You're brave. Where'd you guys go?
10 days later.
10 days?
Yes.
Oh.
From San Diego.
Wow. Very nice. You have very good life. To travel, you know, to live. That is what life is all about. What's your name, little boy? Right? Right, Ray. Wow, beautiful name. This is a beautiful day to go out.
Yeah.
Where are you planning to go?
The Peterson Automotive.
Oh, yeah.
Automotive
Automotive, yeah.
Museum.
Oh, yeah. The cars. Yeah. Very nice. We have to pick another one.
Okay.
Lou. The name. Oh, another one. I don't know if it will. Ah, yeah. The little in the center. Yeah, still okay. If not, then you just reject the other one. But I think she will fit there in the center. You must be like a diplomat, wife of a diplomat. You are? And you are the wife of a diplomat, like ambassador, no, or a businessman.
But yes,
Business?
The finance.
What kind of business you have?
Foreign exchange.
Foreign exchange.
Yes.
Yeah. Everything is made there now. So everything here is made over there. How do you like Los Angeles?
Yes.
You like it?
On my skin, really hurt by the sunshine.
Oh, you have to put the
The sunblock.
sunblock, yeah, on hat, the big hat
Yes.
to cover your face. Oops.
Because we traveled the city sightseeing.
Sightseeing, yeah,
Yes.
you ride it?
Yes.
Oh.
One
Ah,
day.
wow,
So
wow, yeah. You go around
yeah.
the city, yeah. Did you enjoy it? Did that fine? Oops.
Yes.
I was looking back and then it was go. The guy at the back is blowing his horn. pick up Lou.
Yes.
And then I guess there's another one after her. Oh, she's coming. Lou? Yeah.
I'm actually William. I'm after you.
After Lou? Yeah. you
Yeah,
can-
so
You're after Lou? Let me see here.
yeah, so it shows me like you gotta pick up Lou and then you pick up William.
Oh,
So
William?
there's two, yeah. So Lou is down
Here.
two.
Lou.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Lou? Okay.
no,
Yeah.
I think he's taking Lou here.
Here. Here. There's a little boy only. There's a little boy only. 3. They figured. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, William.
And that's me, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was very close.
Okay. Thank you very much for your kind patience.
And you too.
It's a very wonderful day. It started to be a little overcast,
Yeah.
but then it shined. Very nice.
Well, I like all the weather. I like when it's not sunny too, you know?
Oh yeah,
It's nice, yeah.
yeah. So there's variations, you know.
Yeah, exactly. It's good to see that.
But here it's only like winter and summer.
Right?
Even the winters are like
But
summer.
not exactly. So it's not a real
Mm.
winter. More like fall, summer, fall. Or
Yeah.
spring, summer, spring, summer.
Are you from the States?
No, I'm from Canada.
Oh, okay.
I've been here for 6 years, yeah.
Oh, 6 years.
Yeah, but I miss the seasons
Oh,
a little, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, especially fall.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly, right?
The foliage.
Yeah.
Does Canada have a different accent than the people here in the States? A little bit?
Very slightly.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like people that speak French have
Uh-huh.
more of an accent because
Uh-huh.
their first language is French. Like in
Oh.
Montreal, Quebec.
They really speak French there?
Yeah,
Bless
their
you.
first language is French, yeah. And then the rest of Canada, they all speak English, and there's
Mhm.
just a little bit of difference. But
Just a
it's
little.
very slight.
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah, like
I've
some
noticed
people-
that.
Yeah. But I do speak another language too, so that's
Which?
why. Serbian.
Oh, you're from Serbia?
Yeah, I was born there, and
Oh,
I
wow.
lived there as a kid a little bit. Former Yugoslavia back then.
You were here when the war broke off?
I was in Canada, but
Uh-huh.
I did, yeah, I left just before.
No. Just before that.
And then I visited in the 90s a
Uh-huh.
little bit, and it was just getting worse and worse every time I went.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah. So I experienced a little bit.
It
of
was not like a right away there was war. It was like,
Well, it was all these, you know, first the president died, and then,
oh,
you know what I mean? So then one, I guess they were called republics, wanted to split, and then more wanted to split. And
uh-huh.
so it was all kind of like a process getting worse and worse.
Oh,
And I guess in Bosnia was the worst one, the longest one. there
Was
a
that
lot of
like
war.
religious war, right?
Well,
Christians
yes
before
and no, because
Muslims.
it's very confusing because so Yugoslavia was actually, former Yugoslavia was a communist country,
Okay.
but it liberated itself. So it was its own kind of, it wasn't part
Through
of
war or what?
Yeah, World War II, right? We had President
How did
Tito.
yeah?
who
How
was
did he liberate himself?
Because they're great fighters and warriors. So we were not like under the Russians. We were just our own country. It was very, so at one point,
Oh, really?
yeah. So
But
one-
you were still communist.
Yeah, but very light version. It wasn't
Oh, yeah?
like my dad owned the business under
Uh-huh.
communism. You know what I mean? Like that's
Okay.
unheard of. So it was
Oh.
not. It was not super strict like other countries.
Uh-huh.
But you know, it was light. But so then most people were atheists. They were not
Uh-huh.
religious. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean?
Yeah.
However, but people were. They had nationalities from the past.
Mhm.
So Serbs are Christian Orthodox. Croats
Mm-hmm.
are Catholic.
Yeah.
And then there was a Muslim population, but they're Slavic Muslims. It's very complicated. So they're either Serbian or Croats who at one point took the Islamic religion when they fought with the Turks. So
Oh.
it's really all the same people. It's very confusing.
When was that? When you fought with the Turks? A long time ago.
Oh yeah, the Ottoman Empire.
Autumn. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we have influences, like Europe has influences from the Turks.
Okay.
So those are Slavic Muslim people.
Okay.
So there's a population of them in Bosnia.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why Bosnia was the bloodiest war, because so Slovenia split, Croatia split,
Uh-huh.
and then Bosnia wanted to be a country of its own, but
Uh-huh.
the population was split pretty much 30% Serbs, 30% Croats, 30% Bosnian Muslims.
Uh-huh.
And so they were the three sides were just fighting and fighting and fighting
Wow.
and killing, you know, just lots of bloodshed. And still till this day, like
Uh-huh.
it's just not really, it's kind of divided and you know what I mean? I actually don't really know what happened to it, but that was the bloodiest sort of region where all that stuff happened.
Lou, thank you so much, Lou. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Did you? Is it okay? Great. Thank you.
Yeah, so you know, Sarajevo was that city, and
Uh-huh.
they had all the So then in '99, it all ended. The
Oh.
war when NATO decided to come in and just bomb parts of Serbia. You know.
Oh. Like Serbia, the Serbs were Christians.
Well, Croats and Serbs were Christians,
Okay.
but two different types of Christians, and
Uh-huh.
they hate each other. It's really, it's very.
They
complicated.
still fought with each other.
Oh yeah, because one's the cat. But there's so much history from that country. So in World War II, the
Uh-huh.
Croatians were with the Nazis.
Uh-huh.
They were actually with the Nazis, so they killed a lot of Serbs and other national gypsies and anybody who wasn't
Uh-huh.
Catholic in a way.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So
Catholic.
yeah.
Because the Nazis were Catholic, right?
Well, that's what I mean. So it wasn't so much religious; it was more nationality.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Because people there were not very religious. Now, after the war, they became one of those,
Uh-huh.
but they weren't then. It just, I think it was just economic, because they weren't doing so well, and after the president died,
Uh-huh.
they were blaming each other. They thought they could do better without each other or not being a union.
Uh-huh.
And then it just all went to, it was just getting worse and worse. So I would say it's more nationalism than religion.
Oh. But
not-
what really distinguished them from each other is also
If you saw it like this, they all look the same. That's what's confusing.
is
so the only-
religion, right?
Religion, but if they're not religion, because most they weren't, they were atheists.
Uh-huh.
So mostly you can tell by the name
Uh-huh.
sometimes, you know, like,
All by the name.
yeah, a little bit. Like, although it gets confusing, you can't really with the Serb and Croatian person,
Uh-huh.
sometimes the names can be similar.
Uh-huh.
But with the Muslim person, they will have some Muslim name, either the first name or the last name.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's how you can tell.
Oh.
More like through the name.
So so NATO bombed Serbs, which is mostly
So Serbs were kind of like the biggest fighters,
uh-huh.
and I guess that's the capital city, and they had. So what happened was,
Mhm.
you know, Slovenia is most of the people in Slovenia.
Yeah.
90% were Slovenians. So
Okay.
there was not a lot of fighting. They just split.
Uh-huh.
Croatia was complicated because there was a big Serbian population in Croatia.
Uh-huh.
So that's why when Croatia wanted to separate, the Serbs within Croatia felt very unprotected, especially there's history from World War II. Croatians just started slaughtering them when the Germans came in.
Oh,
so they
no.
were worried. They're like, well, we don't want you to separate because we're not going to be protected.
Uh-huh.
So then the Serbian army came in to protect the Serbs, and there was a lot of fighting there. A lot of people died, but unfortunately, the Serbs lost. Like, no, well, the world didn't care, right? So I guess
Yeah,
it was
we
still
didn't
early.
really know
Well, at that
what
point,
happened
yeah.
there.
So at that point, they feel like the world didn't care. It was really horrible. Like literally, they just started killing people that are Serbian. Just
Oh,
by
wow.
the name. Yeah, like slaughtering, killing. So then the Serbs lost that region. They were basically kicked out of Croatia. Like, so there were all these like refugees leaving Croatia and going now into Serbia. But it was all one country. At this point, Croatia's trying to separate. So most of the Serbs were kicked out of Croatia.
Uh-huh.
So then the war started in Bosnia, and now it's like the three sides fighting.
Uh-huh.
And then Bosnia was split kind of in three parts. Then within Serbia, right?
Yes.
In southern Serbia, there's a region called Kosovo, where there's a lot of Albanians.
Oh, Kosovo, yeah.
So Kosovo was always Serbia, forever and ever and ever. Like they fought all these. It's kind of almost like it's a very sacred, holy land for them because that's where we beat the Turks. Like, you know what I mean? Back the history. It's like that's where all these wars happened. However, a lot of the Albanian population just moved into Kosovo, where it almost overpopulated the region. So then they wanted to split.
Oh.
At the end of all of this stuff, then they wanted to split. Well, for Serbia, that was almost like they just lost Croatia. Like they lost the Serbs there. They got 1/3 of Bosnia, and now within Serbia. So I think they got arrogant. So then they started to just slaughter the Albanian population. Wow! Like just because it was like it's very. So that's when NATO said, okay, finally we have to do something. So then they targeted Serbs.
How do
Only,
they
but
kill?
the Serbs are very upset.
How
They're
do
very
they-
upset because they said, "How come you didn't help us in Croatia, right? And now you're gonna bomb us?
Yeah.
And yet you didn't. You just watched all of us be destroyed." So
Right.
Serbs actually don't like Americans or NATO's. Like they're still very hurt. Do you know what I mean? Because there was no help, and the help came very late, and then you know. What were you gonna ask?
Oh, how do they like kill people? They just go to their houses and inspect what's their names and what's their religion. How do they do that?
Yeah, it's very. So basically, they get a. Well, first of all, your neighbors knew we all
Who
knew
you
each
are.
other, so
Okay.
you kind of know. Okay, these people are Croats. Those people are Bosnians. Those people. So everybody knew each other, and this is when we lived together. It was kind of like diversity. But suddenly, when the war came and the politics changed, then it was like, oh, they're the enemy. So what's going to happen? So you knew by, you know,
The neighbors.
the addresses and the houses.
So they came.
So what they did is they started going to the houses where these people lived, and they started killing them, or they would gather them. So in Bosnia, unfortunately, what happened? The Serbs in one particular town gathered all the Muslim men, boys, and everything, and told them that they're going to protect them. It was supposed to be a safe haven, and then just slaughtered them in this field.
Oh my God.
Thousands of them. So that's what Bosnians are very upset about that. So they wear this thing, remember Srebrenica. Yeah, because it was supposed to be a safe haven.
Oh.
It was very sad. Like literally, like they lied, they tricked them. It's horrible. It's literally the same people. It's like your neighbor. Like now he was your neighbor. Now suddenly it's like World War II. What happened to the Jews? You know, suddenly they're putting you over here. And
You should make a film more of that. The film here is more about Jewish Holocaust. Hollywood,
you know, actually,
because it's
Angelina Jolie made a movie about Bosnia and
Which-
the fighting. I forget the name of it. Something called She made a movie about it.
she did.
Yeah, like 2-3 years ago. I can find
Maybe
the
I
name
saw.
of it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I don't like to watch war movies because you know it's kind
Maybe
of
I
where
saw
I'm
it.
from. I'll find the name. It'll be on IMDb. I remember.
Yeah. Are you in the movie business industry?
I dabbled. I'm more into music.
Music?
And healing.
Oh, you're a healer?
Yes, I'm a hypnotherapist.
Hypnotherapist?
Yep.
How does that work? Like, you can really regress them without them knowing, or what?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can?
Yeah. You can
Wow.
do all kinds of stuff with hypnotherapy. I mostly help people heal things, like so, or either they want to stop smoking, or they want to, heal some past heart wound, or more emotional healing.
How do you watch moving back and forth?
No.
The sides. How do
No,
you do
that's
that?
more like, basically, it's just a relaxation. It's like you lay down, you close your eyes, take a deep breath, relax the body, and I will count down from 1 to 10, and with each breath, you're just going to go deeper and deeper down. It's just like relaxing. It's like a
transcendental meditation.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that.
So you want to feel safe and trust the healer you're working with, and then you just relax and you just they talk to your subconscious mind. Some people remember everything, some people don't. There's no right or wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, so some people they really go into sleep, so they don't remember, but it doesn't matter because you're speaking to their subconscious mind.
The subconscious.
Yeah. So that's what.
But they're still aware about
yes,
it.
Yes. Most people remember everything. Most people know. Some people are like, oh my God, I fell asleep.
Oh.
I don't remember anything. But it's the subconscious mind is very powerful. So that's why it works.
Yeah.
Oh, so the movie, was it called? Oh, so there's one called In the Land of Blood and Honey. I think that was the one.
Oh, I should do that. In the land of blood and honey.
Yeah, so I think that's during the Bosnian War, Daniel, a soldier fighting for the Serbs, re-encounters Alia, a Bosnian who's now a captive in his camp. Yeah, because a lot of women were raped. It's horrible. Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it was bloody. In the Land of Blood and Honey. 2011, she made it. I didn't see it yet. I don't know. Maybe someday.
But it's based on actual facts, huh?
Oh, well, she based it on facts, but she created a story based on facts.
Oh, okay.
Just how complicated.
Like drama.
Basically, she's showing how complicated it was because they're literally the same people. They look the same, and it's just this weird.
Right.
Yeah. Like I have Muslim cousins, I have Serbian cousins, I have Croatian. We're all mixed.
I've never been in a war, so
Yeah.
it must be very horrible to live into one like that.
Yeah.
My parents did in
Where are
World
you
War
from?
II. Philippines.
Oh, okay. I see.
My parents did in World War II. They were like 5, 6 years old, 7.
Yeah.
And it was like the war was like 5 years over there.
And what was the war in the Philippines?
World War II.
I see.
The Japanese,
the Japanese were trying to take over the Philippines.
They did
They did, huh?
for 5 years.
Oh, wow.
They drove all the Americans out and started their own government. So my parents are a little very neurotic people.
Oh, are they?
Oh yeah, they're very strict.
Yeah.
Abusive somehow, psychological abuse. I thought that it might have been because growing up when they were still young in the war or something.
Yes.
Could be like that. But at least you were not there, huh?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, that's pretty
but
good.
when I visited in the summers, it was getting worse and worse, and then I stopped going.
Oh,
But yeah.
Save yourself. But you are Christian. You are.
Actually, I'm spiritual. I don't have a religion, but I have my family was atheist.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, I was
Because
raised atheist.
because of the community.
Yeah, like my grandfather was a communist,
Uh-huh.
and so they were never raised with religion, and that was my Serbian family. So there was no religious influences, and actually my family is still that side. They're still atheists. I don't think they became religious.
Oh.
My Serbian side, and then I also have Muslim relatives.
Oh,
And
Muslim.
They are religious. They became more religious after the war.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's strange. I mean, it's
Oh.
almost like the war pushed them because they were more like, I don't know if you've ever been to Turkey or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Turkey. Have you traveled?
No, no.
Yeah, so Turkey also is it's part of Europe, so the Muslims there are very kind of free.
Uh-huh.
They look like white people, and so that
Right.
it was kind of like that prior to the war. There were
Mhm.
just there's some Muslim influences, but not very strong.
Okay.
Like maybe in the foods or some words, or but people weren't really religious.
Okay.
And then when the war happened, everybody turned to religion. So people started wearing the thing and scarves, and not the total cover, but just head scarves,
Oh.
colorful ones. Like
Oh,
young people.
Virgin Mary.
Yeah.
You know, have those kind of scarves.
Yeah, like those
you
kinds
know.
of things to
Yeah,
represent
Virgin
more their
Mary.
religion. Like it made them more religious. To really
I just
get
wonder
into
if
it.
the Jews in those times in Virgin Mary really have those attire.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Probably. I mean,
Probably.
back in the everybody, all the religions, they're kind of based. They're
Like
very
gowns.
similar. The thing is like Christianity
Uh-huh.
and Islam and Judaism are the three most similar religions.
Uh-huh.
They're based on, you know what I mean? So it's the other.
Abrahamic
Yeah.
religion. Yeah.
And then like Hinduism and Buddhism is a little more different, which
Yeah.
I'm more attracted to be honest.
Yeah.
There's just more. Yeah.
I studied Zen Buddhism.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
Japanese. But
Yeah.
most of it's just the same though, because most of their founders were actually pushing for the World War II wars.
Really? I know.
Yeah, so they were really war,
Well, even now,
influence.
like there's somewhere in the Buddhist, somewhere I forget.